Hello learners, welcome to this channel. My name is Shiva. So I'm going to discuss about related to the computational fluid dynamics. All the learners can enjoy these sessions and you can comfortably see what exactly the CFD is. That is the computational fluid dynamics where I'm dealing with the CFD and the computational fluid dynamics approach in the virtual domain, and what are the applications of the CFD domain you are going to see in this videos. And don't forget to subscribe and like the channel if you are interested, and don't forget to comment on this one. So now coming to the CFD, as you all know that what is CFD is. The CFD is computational fluid dynamics. Yes, everyone says that. Yes, CFD is computational fluid dynamics. So here the computational fluid dynamics is exactly the science of predicting the fluid flow. It is actually the science of predicting the fluid flows which is involved with the heat, mass, and maybe even the chemical reactions. Chemical reaction phenomena also can be predicted by using this computational fluid dynamics, which with the help of physical laws, which will be help of with the help of physical laws, this will be obtaining the results. So where the governing laws like conservation of mass, momentum, energy, and the species or the multi-physics involved in that one, all the governing physics and the equations will be addressing in the computational fluid dynamics. And what does this results in? Why should I go with the CFD? Right. So this results, the CFD of the results will help us in understanding the conceptual studies which you have made in classroom or in your regular learning procedures. And here you will be having a detailed product development without investing the cost in the physical one. Your investment is only on the computational tool, and even you can troubleshoot your problems, and you can redesign the considerations. You can make hundreds of designs using the computational tools, and the CFD is one which complements the experimental procedures in many cases. Coming to the applications of the CFD, here you can see that the aircraft which is hanging on one side, it is a CFD application, and on the other side we have a regular wind tunnel procedures. And not only this one, even we have a car application here, where in the automobile, nowadays the automobile, where the trend is moving towards the automobile aerodynamic design considerations. That's the most demanding course in this automobile engineering, about the aerodynamics of cars, aerodynamics of road vehicles. And not only this, even we have another applications related to the civil engineering applications, the flow over the blocks or the buildings, or in the ventilation cases. This will be helping you. And CFD is the one phenomena which can virtually design, and which is very close to the experimental procedures. And this CFD analysis predicting even the particle distribution also, even the corona particle distribution also we can analyze using the CFD if you are properly modeled. So let us have some interesting thing applications related to the CFD. Before going to the interesting related applications of the CFD, now why CFD is required? So the people may say that yes, I am believing the experimental procedure, why should I approach with the CFD? Where CFD is a simulation of the fluids which is related to the engineering system. That's a modeling, mathematical physical problem. This demonstration and the formulation can be used by using the numerical methods. We can solve the number of parameters involved in that one, and we can even visualize the problem. But here, from the historical procedures, yes, in a history the CFD was not so high rangely used, and but the CFD is trying to replace many of the experimental procedure when we are following our in the virtual environment. And coming to the balance of this particular CFD, the CFD is one such branch of the experimental procedure. So if it is experimental and computational fluid dynamics and the pure theory, so there we can approach with the three methods, or any two methods would be sufficient for us to go and solve any problem related to the fluid applications. So here the CFD stands one such branch where it relates to the fluid problem analysis in the virtual domain. Let us see some applications where all the CFD has been used. The CFD is being used in aerospace, it is being used in the automotive sector, it is even used in the biomedical applications also. So there we have it. So the aircraft analysis, the body movements, or the missile demonstration or the missile path investigation, the CFD can be best demonstrated in computer or using computers. Whereas in automotive applications, where in the car applications and the flow streamlines and better efficiency by aerodynamics can be developed, and in the biomedical, whereas pumping the valves or the movement of the fluid flows, and even it may be even in the medicinal delivery applications also we can demonstrate by using the CFD. Other than this, we have even about chemical processing, high actuation air conditioning chambers, where the chemical reaction which is happening internally the wear and tear can be predicted by using the computational procedures. Even the high actuation chambers, as you can see on screen. So in the high actuation chambers, where we can see that the person is having a proper ventilation inside the chamber or not, and even in the dams and constructions, dam construction, hydraulic chambers, the brake application, this all can be best demonstrated by using the CFD. Right. Other than the not only limited to this application, there are even more applications. Only few are brought on the screen here in this. That marine applications where the fluid solid interaction is happening, whereas in the oil and gas generation application and sports application, these are all oil generation, power generation, marine application. These are all being used within a CFD application. We can demonstrate in the virtual environment how the CFD is useful in understanding the behavior of the fluid flows, in predicting the forces. The CFD can be best utilized in the next generation. Might be the experimental procedures mostly will be replaced with the computational procedures, with the computational procedure. Now it comes to the question, how do I approach with the CFD? So whereas the CFD involves with the mathematical physics problem, when I give it to the computer, how do I approach with this one? So whereas the CFD is involved with the initial boundary value problems, these need to be adopted with a partial differential equation and the appropriate boundary conditions when it is adopted with it, and then we can solve those equations. By solving these equations, and we can predict the graphical user interface, any tools applications or any governing equations if you are utilizing by a codes. Yes, best demonstration can be given from this. Right. So now what exactly the modeling procedure involves? The modeling procedure involves, initially we need to choose the geometry we would like to analyze on that one, and choose the domain for it. Then fix the coordinates, whether it is a coordinate, rectangular coordinate system, spherical coordinate system, or it is a cylindrical coordinate system. Fix the coordinate space for it and choose the governing equation. So this geometry, domain and the coordinates will be involved in the CAD modeling. Then we have to go for the pre-processing procedure, which involves the governing equations, flow condition setting, initial and boundary condition defining, and selection of model for different applications. This will be involved with the pre-processing of the application. And next, about the post processing of the applications, where in the post processing of applications we need to get the defined parameters, and we have to evaluate those parameters. In the post processing, we have to obtain the results related to the post processing of this particular fluid flow analysis carried using the CFD. There are many tools available in the market, and even the codes are available in market in order to analyze this fluid problems. Any approach can be possible. So either we go with the numerical procedure by computational tools, or we can model our equation by using any modeling tool or any numerical tool. We can utilize it in order to frame our equations and obtain the solutions. And don't forget to in our model, and don't forget to model these procedures. So initially all these procedures need to be adopted in order to analyze or approach a problem with the CFD applications, right? So in our next sessions or in our next video lectures, we will see what exactly the CFD application and how the post processing will be done, and what are the different tools available in the market we can see, right? So this CFD will be having a wonderful learning procedure for all the engineer e-learners. So on this platform, on this online e-learning procedure on my channel, you can find more videos related to the computational fluid dynamics and computational fluid dynamics application. The basic physics involved in this all can be obtained from my channel, and more interesting videos will be uploaded. Don't forget to subscribe and like my channel, and don't forget to comment on your views related to this particular videos. Your likes and comments are being welcome. Thank you.